Your guardian angels understand your struggles, and they've come to offer some help in the form of this lucky message. Have you ever felt as though your friends and family have a habit of confiding in you? It's almost like most people can't help but talk about how they feel around you. You've probably noticed how some people tend to start the conversation with "I don't usually talk about this," or "I hope you can keep this a secret," among other things. The angels say, "The fact of the matter is that you have a talent for mentally disarming others. What this means is that you're able to quickly get through to someone, even if they have a habit of keeping to themselves. Fortunately, you aren't the type of person to take advantage of others with this unique skill. Instead, you manage to find a way to act as a pillar of support. You allow others to talk and vent out their worries, and you give them advice as best as you can. In other situations, the advice isn't even necessary. You simply allow people to talk and you listen. In many situations, the only thing anyone really needs is a shoulder to cry on. They don't always need that same shoulder to try to fix things, which is why they have a habit of choosing you. That said, someone close to you has been doing their best to keep their distance. It is almost as though they've noticed how open they can be around you. In truth, the fact that they can't keep a secret from you unnerves them. While they care about you deeply, they don't trust themselves to keep things together when you're around. And so, they've been wondering how best to tackle the issue of your uncanny ability to make them yap. It's a journey of self-discovery, and one that will lead to a surprising realization. After all, it won't take them long to realize that they have feelings for you. Such a thing might come as a surprise to you, and in truth, it's quite a surprise for them as well. I repeat, the reason they've been avoiding you is simple. They can't seem to stop thinking about you. You have a habit of making them talk about their innermost feelings, and they're afraid they'll confess something that might leave you both feeling extremely awkward. The fact that this person is well aware of just what you do to them is a testament to how effective you are at getting other people to talk about their stresses and worries around you. It is typically the situation in which you thrive the most, even if you aren't fully aware of that fact. Your guardian angels are sharing this message with you because this person has the capacity to change your life in ways you might never have realized. For example, are you aware that this person could be your soulmate? As far as being a soulmate is concerned, you actually have more than one potential bond. These are bonds that have transcended time, and it's something that only your intuition can clue you on. The reason is that your intuition, or gut feeling if you prefer that term, is tied to the will of the world around you. In fact, it is tied to the universe as a whole. You'd be surprised at what you can learn about someone you've just met by simply listening to your gut. Although, this is probably something you already know quite well. You've always been sensitive to the world around you, which is why the spiritual side of things can manifest every now and then. Your guardian angels also know of the things that have happened to you that defy explanation. You've experienced things that you can't really explain, and it's gotten to the point where you wonder if you were just imagining things. Perhaps the truth is somewhere in between, as there is power in imagination. After all, your perspective is what shapes the rest of the world. If you are feeling desolate and helpless, the world is grey. If you're feeling great and ready to take on whatever life throws at you, life is vibrant and happy. As such, certain things you might only regard as your imagination might be more real than you initially thought. It's not necessarily the point that your guardian angels are trying to come across, but it is still food for thought. As for whether the person who's been avoiding you is actually a soulmate, only time will tell. If you are feeling unprepared when faced with the uncertainty of the future, know that everyone is going through the same thing. At the end of the day, you face tomorrow no matter what, and there is a comfort to that. Time will always move forward, and your guardian angels will always protect you. As for what might happen when you and this certain someone get closer, it could result in a bond that surprises the both of you. There is so much you can learn from each other that it can reach a point where your purpose overlaps with theirs. This can result in a lifelong relationship that is well worth fighting for. That said, many routes moving forward are like branches in the tree of life. You'll find that once you step on one path, even more routes can open for you. It might seem like your journey is set in stone, but the truth lies somewhere in between. Some people believe in the preordained path, while others believe in the power of free will. Your guardian angels want you to believe in both. Have faith in what the future has in store, and have faith in yourself. This brings us to a certain synchronicity sign that has been part of your journey thus far, the knight's shield. In most stories of famous knights, their shield is meant to protect the weak. In the case of knights such as Gawain of Arthurian legend, they're sometimes shown as unsure of themselves. They feel small amidst the presence of giants, unable to realize that in the right light they outshine them all. The shield is a reminder from the universe of what you were meant to do. It does not necessarily mean that you must defend the weak, but the shield can take on many forms. For example, the fact that most people have a habit of telling you their true feelings can shine the shield in a different light. To them, you are a shield that provides comfort. An introspective question to ask yourself is what you personally think of the shield as a symbol. Your guardian angels are sharing this synchronicity sign as it is extremely important to your life's journey. Allow yourself to reflect and see how you truly feel about the knight's shield. Is it something that resonates with your being? There are many more questions moving forward, but one of the most important lessons your guardian angels can share is not to be afraid of the future. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, grant them the strength to embrace the unique gift you've given them, the gift of being a safe haven for others, a shield of comfort and understanding. Help them to recognize the beauty of their presence in others' lives and to trust their own path, even as it unfolds with mystery and wonder. Guide them to see their intuition as a light, bringing insight and warmth into the world around them. May they walk forward, unafraid of what tomorrow brings, secure in your loving protection. Amen. Your guardian angels depart with these words. While the future might be uncertain, the true fact of the matter is that you will step forward bravely regardless of what comes next. You are far more capable than you think. Type 999 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?